So all of this cost me one. Hi guys, it's Nikul back with another video. Please hit the subscribe button if you guys are new here to get your bi-weekly videos of fitness tips and lifestyle vlogs. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my gym that I've built over the last 3 lockdowns as previously mentioned in my last video. So the first bit of equipment that I'm going to talk about is my brother's bench and the set of weights that he got. So he actually purchased this bit of equipment that I'll put on the right hand side about 17 odd years ago, but for the last 15 or so years it actually been in my granddad's garage. So between each lockdown this bench has literally just been darting back and forth between my garden and his garage. It's got to the point now that he's just getting annoyed, but I love teasing him. Here's a video. Okay, Dada, once I finish my workout, I'm going to bring that bench back into the garage. Is that alright?
No.
Why not?
There's no space in the garage.
Oh. Alright then. Alright, we'll have to leave it. We'll have to leave it then. Okay. Alright, see you later. Anyway, back to the weights. So all my brother's equipment actually cost him in the region of about £180, he says. So moving on to the next big purchase, I actually purchased 60 kgs worth of weights when I was living back in my flat in London. It was a basic 20 kg set and 4 10 kg plates. I'll put a picture to my right. Now combining the two together was the beginning of the home gym, so this was quite good. And over the first lockdown, especially for the first 3 months or so, I started to use this and started to make a bit of progress. Just prior to the second lockdown being announced, I had actually gained quite a lot of weight during the summer of 2020. So something definitely needed to change. So I set a whole plan in motion and I was actually working through it. Now, nearing the month of November, the lockdown finally got announced and I knew that I needed some additional equipment. So I went straight online and I actually purchased a functional trainer, a EZ bar and an adjustable bench. All of that would have come to £222. However, on the functional trainer, there was actually a seal missing. So I messaged the seller and he offered me a 25% off voucher, so I couldn't say no, and the total amount actually came to £199.50. Now this was all perfect because going into November when all gyms were closed, I was able to work out and I had more equipment than I'd ever had. So in the month of December, when gyms opened up again, I was actually able to add some supplementary workouts back at home. Now to the current and third lockdown that we're in. So we all knew this lockdown was actually coming, didn't we? And I'd actually been making quite a lot of progress up until this point. So in order for me to carry it on, I actually had to make some investments into myself. So I purchased an adjustable squat rack, 140 kgs worth of plates and an Olympic bar, which was part of a set. All of this cost me £548. So now to the question you've all been waiting for. How much did this cost me? So I'm going to break it into 2 parts. So the total amount I spent was £878.50. Now if I add my brother's equipment, which was in the region of £180 as mentioned, it comes to a total of £1,058.50. Now to my conclusion. So one thing I would say is I haven't just splashed a whole load of cash on a gym setup. I've actually done this over the last 1.5 years and I've done it slowly, and one thing I have done is utilize each bit of equipment up to its full potential before purchasing the next item. And that is one bit of advice that I could give you all, is to just make an inventory of all the pieces of equipment that you currently have. I mean, I was quite surprised how much stuff I actually had before setting up this whole gym. And once you're able to do that, you're able to see bits of equipment that you have, and maybe you can just fill in the missing gaps. Or if you're starting afresh, I would say purchase the basics and then slowly build it up, because the one thing that you don't want to do is spend a whole load of cash on equipment that you're probably going to use for 1 week and then forget about the next. So build it up slowly, and as your desire grows and your determination does as well, you should hopefully get the setup that you require. So I hope all of this has been useful. I'm going to list all the bits of equipment that I've purchased in the description below, so feel free to check that out. My name's Nikul, and stay tuned for the next video.